Okay, so your homework for tonight is going to be looking at the introduction of your rubric, and everybody's going to write a rough draft, okay? You're going to come in on Monday, and with your group, you're going to create your final draft of your introduction. You're going to take all your rough drafts together and make the perfect introduction for your group. You're going to work in groups of 3. Okay, so you're going to pick 2 other people. You're going to write your name and all your group's name. Okay. You're going to give your project an interesting descriptive name. Make sure to include your group member's name and what city you are looking at. I would like this done by the end of the hour today. Okay? You're picking a name, your group members, and which city. That's it. You have to do no work. You just have to make decisions. Okay. Your introduction is you're going to write a paragraph that describes what redlining is, what you're going to be doing for your project. Make sure to explain how your project has to do with redlining. The introduction should also conclude which group members, what color you're doing on your assigned map, and the introduction should be grammatically correct, free from typos, and clear. Okay, so that's what you're working on doing, your rough draft this weekend. Okay, the group's introduction needs to be checked off by me. It's due, it's worth 10 points, okay, on Monday. Okay? Calculations. Each group member is going to trace shapes of their designated color onto patty paper, using as few sheets as possible. And then each group member is going to get it checked off. So we are going to at least start, if not finish that, on Monday. Okay, so I am going to show you an example of a city and what I mean. So for example, let's say your city for your group is Saginaw. Okay, does everybody see how many different colors is on Saginaw? We're going to talk about redlining in a second and talk about what those different colors mean. But you would take your piece of patty paper and you would trace all your areas and you would break them into smaller shapes to find their area.
So we don't do the white area?
Nope, don't do the white area. Like, for example, Braylon, if you were red, you would trace all of these reds onto your patty paper. Okay? And once you're done tracing them, you're going to get it checked off by me. And that's worth 10 points to do that. Okay? Then, once you have it all traced on there, I'm going to show you another example. Once it's all traced, you're going to find all of your measurements, the lengths of all the sides. Okay? Once you find the lengths of all the sides, you're going to get that checked off by me. Next, you're going to do all the calculations. So this is an example of blue and green where I tried to do it into 3 shapes. I made all my shapes into rectangles, trapezoids, or triangles. So if we look back here, see that's like I made each one, like this is a rectangle, I made that into a triangle, that kind of thing. Then I found out all my calculations and I find how much is yellow, or how much is blue, or how much is red. Okay? Once you do that, you get it checked off by me. Again, that's worth 10 points. Then we go into data analysis. Each group member calculates the percentage of their map that is chosen for the color. This will require group members to have calculated their area so you can do total area. You're going to do like your color over the total area and figure out how much percent of the map is red or yellow or blue or green. Okay? I'm sorry, what? Yeah. Right here, you're going to answer these 3 questions, which I'll go over in more detail once we get to this. And this is going to be like your discussion portion. Now, this is what I'm checking for your presentation. You guys will each get this big piece of poster board. And on this big piece of poster board, you need your title and subtitles. Should be typed or written neatly. Your introduction that you've made as your whole group, not each one individually, but the one you make as your group. A clean copy of your map. The area of each color with your calculations and everything all worked out. And your each group's analysis paragraph. Can be typed or written neat. Typed or written neatly. Okay. All right. So that is your rubric. Again, the only thing that's due on Monday is for you to do your introduction. And you guys don't know what redlining is, so I'm going to show you a video right now. And then we're going to read these 2 articles. Okay? So I am going to stop recording this. We're going to watch the video and do the article.